Yeah, I was just saying how fair my skin is. It's very white. Believe it or not, I've seen a couple girls that are even whiter than me, and I like girls that are whiter than me, believe it or not. Because I'm white, and I like black girls too, but white girls that are even whiter than me, now I've been one to hate on tanned girls. Some tanned girls can pull it off. Some ones that have the tan lines have that. I didn't do anything. I was more than nice. I was even smiling. I got all my teeth, beside what you think. Modern day, I have my teeth. I brush my teeth. My breath doesn't stink too bad. Those were years ago, but that's part of my history. I don't care. I love the whole history. If I put it up as a video and all that, or a picture, it's a video or a picture. It's like, because it's going to make money and all that, I don't really care. I always been a wholehearted one. I never did anything against the law or anything that I would be guilty of really anyway, or anything. So I don't really care that anything's posted up. Because it actually works out to be evidence if you ever needed it in court or whatever to prove, like my dental records and all that. That's a good one because I can't have my face damaged. That's one of my things. I'm like one of those people you look up on YouTube and they have the luckily I didn't have my whole face. Luckily I defended myself. I could have been the guy with no face or worse. But I wasn't. See, because I was related to Donald, and they know that. And Donald, he was a duck, but he wasn't a fucking fighter. I mean, he wasn't a scared one. And I don't care who you are. You won't defeat me, and you won't defeat Donald, and you won't defeat the everyday American or the everyday Canadian, or just because you have false connotations. It should be well aware now that I'm a service person. All right, of a high ranking. And why do they say that? Because people don't get it. It's like we're not trying to say like, oh, he's a high ranking guy just to say it. He's a high ranking official for real. I'm now a high ranking official. Or should be considered such. They do. They consider, hey, if they're making millions, eventually, who knows? I could make millions. I'm a representer. I'm from Ontario, you know. How it works is, to be one of these officials, like an MPP, you start out as just an Ontarian, you work your way up. And in business, you don't get in trouble. And you have in politics as well. And by these videos, way of my opinion, I am involved in politics. I'm not involved in any candidatation or anything, but I have certain opinions on things that I try to get across because nobody gets them across. And then I'm just the only one that, and it's very eye-opening to know who I am in the grand scheme of things. For that, Canada didn't have anybody that used to talk politics in the certain perspective that I have the politics of it. It comes with a new generation. I just looked at that Generation Y, Generation X, or whatever. You have the baby boomers, all right? My father a little bit, but then other ones, you know, and your fathers and your grandfathers and all that, and other people's grandmothers, and we have the baby boomers and all that. My generation, we're suffering pretty good, but I'm working my way up. But it's all about staying out of trouble. Yeah, you want to stay out of trouble. It can go from being what you thought was a party to something that wasn't friendly. I mean, something that wasn't friendly. Oh my God. I've never said I'll punch somebody out. When you have to punch somebody out, you just actually punch them out. You don't say, oh, I'm going to punch you out. No, 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 no. Well, I guess there's a whole nother breed of them. They yell in your face and then they punch you out. They're freaking bad. I don't know. There's a certain one with a certain heart. There's the men and the women of them. The men and the women of them. I need to blow my nose.